Last session we started talking about the third type of controller, which is custom controller, right? And for custom controller, we have, by now we understand that it's a controller which is created by us. Like a custom object is something that we create, custom controller is something that we create, which means we write the logics for that controller. What will happen, what data will be displayed, what happens when you click on a button, what happens when you open a page, what data gets loaded, everything is controlled by us. Okay. Now think about the other stuff. Like standard controller. So we have done two controllers prior to this. Standard controller, one record at a time. If you want to just see two records, then you don't have an option. You see one record at a time, or the other option you jump into is a standard list controller, which again shows you all the records. One record at a time, all the records. There's nothing midway. There's no midway. I just want to see some records, let's say all the records from Canada. I just want to see all the records which have a certain amount of revenue. I have no choice of defining my own logics and instructions, right? So controller helps us do that, but the bad part with the controller is that once you have started writing logics, then you have to write all your logics on your own, including what data you want to display, what fields you want to display, what filters you want to put in there, and you will have to write method for everything. So anything that you want to bring on the page, you will have to write a method for that. Got that? So we have just talked about Apex basics to write the instructions to create the controller. So we create an Apex class and we call it on the Visualforce page as a controller, right? So we did one small example yesterday. Let's do a couple of more examples today so that your understanding becomes a little more clear on this. So let me just go to salesforce.com. Alright, so where do we create a class? How do I create a class? Where do I go? Anyone who can suggest the navigation? Wake up.
Setup and developer.
Great. Setup and then develop.
Developer.
Not developer, develop.
Yeah, develop.
Under that, Apex classes, right? So this is where we are gonna write the instructions. Okay. So then go and click on new class. All right. So make it a public class. Give it a name. So you can give it whatever name you want. I will call it C2. And then we start writing the code for it. So let's say okay, I want to display a list of accounts. So first of all, I should define the variable list of accounts. Can everyone hear me? Somehow Naveta is not able to hear. Others can hear, or everyone is having that problem?
We are able to hear you, Jit. I am able to hear you. Sorry.
Naveta is not able to hear. Sonu, how about you? Sonu, can you hear me? Anju, can you hear me? So wait, I think there are a couple of more people who are not able to hear. Sridhar, you can hear me, right? You are there. Sonu, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sridhar is there, Chandu is there, Navyata. Navyata, you can hear me now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Anju has just left. I think she will join in. Sonu, how about you? Anju, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. I think Sonu is still to connect.
Jeet, I'm still here. I'm here.
Oh, you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Okay, so I think now everyone can hear me. That's fine. Great. Okay. So we are, writing one more example for the custom controller. So this time I am defining a list of accounts. So this is a list variable. I call it ACTS, and I would write a select query to fetch the data. Select name, type, industry, phone, fax from account. So I've written a select query, and I will also need to write a method because I have to call the method on the Visualforce page. So this method will return the list of account, and you name it anything. This should return ACTS. That's it. So exactly the code that we did yesterday, and just using the same code, just that yesterday's example we took a string, and here we are talking about a list of accounts. That's it, no other difference. All right. So just save this, go to your Visualforce page. Apex slash whatever page name you want to give. So it should be controller equals C2. Okay. Now this time it's not a string, it's a list of accounts. So to accommodate list of accounts, what will I need to do? I need a table because multiple records, right? So we will go the same way we used a list in standard list controller. Same way, let me create a page block first. One second. So I think the answer to your question, Sonu, what you were asking yesterday, how do we know which component will be in a single line or something like that? So the moment you start typing and you select the component, automatically if it's a component which has to be started ended, it automatically comes up. Okay, like an apex column when I try to put, it will automatically come in a single line, right? Okay, now it's a page block table. So in the page block table, there are two required attributes. Attribute number one is value that you want to put in the table. So you just say ACTS, and no, sorry, it should be value equals and variable can be A, right? And in the column, your value will be A dot name and stuff like that. A dot name type, industry, phone, and fax. Got it? Same thing, list of accounts, but this time with a custom controller. All right. Now here you can put the logics and you can put, put the filters and control. Let's say I just want to see the customers. Then what should I do? I should just click on edit and say select these values where type equals customers. Now the moment you change the code there, you see only customers are being displayed here on the page. Alright, so you have a bigger control on your data. What data will be displayed, how it will be displayed, all those things we can control by the query, right? If you want one more there is customer, there is partner and investor or prospect. Okay, so let me just put it like this. And let's say I want to define one more variable for prospects. So I can say prospect. Yes, because it's a different variable, so you will need one more method to return the value of this other variable. Just write public list of account Alright, now in the Visualforce code, so now in the Apex code, what I have two different variables and two methods for them. Okay, and on the Visualforce I will create two different tables. So Apex page block table, in this case the value will be this, or can be copied. Apex column a dot name type industry phone and fax. Right, so that is how it is. Your accounts, so first table I have only the customers, second table I have only the prospects. You could have definitely given some title and stuff to the table, and you could have worked on that part, but primarily the idea is clear to everyone, how we are using a custom controller, how are we querying the data from the database, and how are we displaying it on the page. It's very simple, right? So you guys will do one small assignment now. I want you to create a Visualforce page, okay, and this Visualforce page should have a custom controller, okay, and this page should display all opportunities. Okay, so I want you to create a Visualforce page which should display all the opportunities, and the fields that I want to display are the name of the opportunity, amount, stage, close date, and expected revenue. So these are the fields that I want in the page. Got it? So create a Visualforce page with a custom controller that can display all the opportunities, and the fields that I want to see on the page are name of the opportunity, amount of the opportunity, stage, close date, and expected revenue. Okay, so let's quickly do this. This is an activity you guys will have to do it. So if you're looking at my screen, don't wait for me, start doing it. So start with the controller. First thing what we'll have to do, we'll have to create the controller, right? Do you want me to show the Apex code for the account that I have written? Okay, so here it is for your reference. I've written the code for account, and you can use this, and we'll have to create one for opportunity. Can we quickly do this?
Hey, Jit, could you please repeat the question once again? Or show it in Notepad?
Page which displays all the opportunities. The way I created a page which displays all the accounts and 5 fields or 6 fields. The same way, a page for displaying the opportunities with these fields: name, amount, stage, close date, and expected revenue. Okay, so the fields that are required on that page, I have put it in the chat window as well. I'm going back to the code screen so that you guys can take some reference from here. I'm back on the code. So whoever is done first, let me know. Okay, once you've created the class, let me know. I put in the chat window the fields that are required for your reference. But that is something which will need to put in the Visualforce page. So fields are not required here on the Apex code. No, you need the fields in the Apex code also, because you'll have to type the write the query. So the query also you need the fields. Yeah. Whoever is done with the class and able to save it, please let me know. Anyone who is done? Public class S. Okay. And then
List opportunities and the variable is opt equal to select name amount stays close to
save
it
it. Is it
expected
getting
revenue
saved?
from opportunities.
Are you able to save it? See that? Are you able to save that?
It's getting an error.
What is that error?
Yes, compiler S object type opportunities is not supported. If you are attempting to use a custom object, be sure to append the underscore C after the entity name. Please reference your WSTL.
So simple error, na? What is the error?
Come and if you are attempting to
Don't go that far, you know.
if you require a
Just keep-
custom
the simple error, you read it again, you will get to know.
yeah.
Read the error from the first.
S object type opportunities is not supported.
Which
So
means,
maybe
not supported means it does not exist. There's no object called opportunities. That is the error that you did the other day also. Guys, please focus on this. This is, something which you should not be making errors on. Fine. Object name, be clear with that. We cannot afford to make mistakes on object and field names at this point of time. Right? So you know where you get the object name, where you know get the field names. Please go and pick the correct field names and object names. Okay. Chandu, how about you? You are also getting some error? No?
even I'm getting errors like this one. Compile error unexpected open.
Check your select query. Is it okay? Check the select query. Are the field names all okay?
Yes.
Have you defined the object name from opportunity? Have you written that? The code is there right in front of you on my screen. You can see the code and take help from here also. Have you defined this?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do this one.
From opportunity. Yes. Okay. Who else is done? Anyone who has been able to save it successfully? Sonu has done. Great. Saved successfully, Sonu? The class is saved?
Yes, please.
Excellent. Go ahead and create the Visualforce page. Navita. No such column account on entity opportunity. Yeah, so there is no column called account. We don't need an account column also, right? We need name, amount, expected revenue, close date and stage. That's it. Fine. So there is no column called account on opportunity. There is a column called amount. Okay. Who else is done? Chandu, your error, is it still throwing error?
Yes, it is still showing.
What is the error? What is the error that you are getting now? Okay. So let's do one thing. Let me make you guys presenter one by one, and we'll fix up the errors. So first of all, I'll go to Navyata's screen. Let's see what she is doing. Okay, Navyata, please share your screen. What's the error? Return type. Invalid type. Return at. Hey, return spelling is incorrect, na? Seriously, you not even checking the spelling. When you get error, it clearly mentions the line number. Okay, so just go and try. Most of the times you might have made mistake with some small things like maybe a spelling mistake or an incorrect field or object name or a semicolon missing. So these kind of things. Okay, so just go and check that one. So now it's fine. Now Veta, you can go ahead and start creating your Visualforce page. I go back to Chandu. How about you, Chandu? Please share your screen. Hello, Chandu. Are you able to share your screen? I don't see your screen. Or can you just type in the error? I think there's some problem sharing your screen. Can you just type in the error? Anju, you share your screen. Let's see what error you have. Anju, are you sharing your screen?
There is some problem sharing the screen. It's showing some download option.
You just, you can type in that thing, the error that you are facing. Yeah, Anju, where is the error? Public with sharing class opportunity. Okay. Oh, So your page, you have ended the page before starting it, and page block is even before the page. Delete everything. Where is your class? First of all, show me the class. Best thing is delete everything. It would be easier, faster. Class name is C2, right? Or something else. Okay, no problem. So what you have to do is you just have to delete this entire thing. Start with the page component. Controller should be the name of the class. So that is what. Okay. Chandu, I'm not able to see your screen, so what you can do is you can just type in the error in the chat window so that I can read and tell you what might be the issue. So Sridhar, how about you? Your error got resolved? Sonu is done. Navyata is okay. Anju is working on it. Chandu is the only
Yes,
one
sir.
left.
I created the class. I'm creating
The Visualforce page.
editor.
Right. Very good. Chandu, how about you? I'm not able to share your screen, so can you just type in the chat error in the chat window? Actually, it is not there. I can see your screen, Chandu, now. Yeah, I can see your screen now.
Okay. Yeah, Jit, I'm done, Jit. Yeah, I've created.
Saved, na? Wow. So just go ahead and create the Visualforce page now. The class is done. Now we just have to go ahead and create the Visualforce page. So no, are you done with the Visualforce page as well?
Um, I'm just having trouble with the value in the attribute value for page block table.
Why? Should be the method
I
name,
don't know what the
right?
value. Sorry?
Should be the method name, right?
Oh, okay.
You know what is the method name that you have given there?
Right. Yeah, I. Okay. um,
Yeah.
oh, sorry, you're asking. Yeah. Okay.
You wanted to see your screen actually. Okay.
Okay, I've just checked. So what
This
value
is
do you have? Okay.
so. All right. So Alex, do it. I'm just sharing my screen once. Okay. So wherever you are stuck, you will get an answer to that. So just give me 1 minute. I'll make myself presenter and we will do this entire stuff. So now you know where you people are making mistakes. So let me do this entire activity for you quickly so that you can check where you went wrong. Navyata is done. Oh, great. Alright, so I will do it. I will first of all go ahead and create a class. So just call it public class C3. This time it's going to be a list of opportunities. So I should say list of opportunity. This is the object name opportunity. Give the variable a name, put the select query and say select name, amount, close date, name, amount, close date, what else? Stage name, right? Stage name, expected revenue from opportunity. There is no where clause here. Then define the method, public list of opportunity, get ops, return ops. That's it. Done. Come here to the Visualforce page, create the Visualforce page. Delete everything, especially for you, Anju, because you were struggling on this area. So just delete everything, go to the Visualforce page, say controller equals whatever name of the class. So this should be C3, and then create the apex page block. Do that. Title list of opportunities. Here I should put opportunities or opportunity.
Anything is fine.
Anything is fine because this is just a string, right?
Yes.
Correct. So then we should say page block table. Now in the page block table value. So Sonu, I think you were stuck here. So value should be name of the method. My method name is OPS.
Okay.
Get OPS. So this is the method name.
Right.
So and variable can be again anything. Let me put it as O. And then you create the columns. Give it a value. Say O dot name and repeat all the other fields. Name, then I have stage name, and then I have amount, and we have close date, and we have expected revenue. That's it. Right. So this is how we create this. Alright, so we have done an example for account, we have done an example for opportunity. Now what I would want you to do is like we did in account, we put a where clause and then we created multiple tables on the same page. For opportunity also you can do multiple tables with the stage. So create a table for all the closed won accounts and then create a table for all the prospecting accounts, create a table for all the proposal and price quote accounts, that sort of thing. Okay, so that is, you know, you will have more practice and you will be able to write your own codes and see how it is working and not, right? So try
But these
working on this.
Sorry, can you show the Visualforce page again?
The code, here it is.
Yeah.
A simple one, right? So pretty similar to our standard list controller page. In the standard list controller, that record set var used to come here. Now instead of that, I am defining my list in the controller, in the class. So I'm calling that method to get the value of that list.
And for the value of the column, you're specifying O dot name. What? Oh, the var. Okay, so it's the var. It's the var. Okay, got it.
So this O stands for this big expression.
Got it. Yeah.
Right? Right. So everyone okay with that? Any questions, doubts? So we have got a lot to do over this weekend. You have learned Visualforce. I know